Financial Field getting set for wrestle.
Big boy stick in.
And now, Cricket presents Countdown to Wrestlemania 40.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are at Lincoln Financial Field getting set for Wrestlemania Saturday. It is my pleasure for the 23rd time.
What's the deal, y'all?
What's good?
What up, though?
It's your girl, the Caribbean Chocolate, Jocelyn Navarro.
Good. It's the one and only Rufus Lawlott.
It's your boy, the Proud Isaiah Broner. It's the Urban Playboy, Pretty Boy Smooth.
This is the Croc Rocket. Nickelback Poppin'. Curls for all the girls. The Perminator, Sam Bale.
This is the war of Irish strong style. The Wild Irish, Riley Rose.
This is Only One Rhonda, and you're tuned into.
Now tuned in. You're not tuned in.
Tune in.
Tuned in.
You're tuned in to
Tuned into Marks with Mike.
Marks with Mics.
Marks with Mics.
Marks with Mics.
Marks with Mikes.
Keep it player.
Enjoy the show.
respectfully.
Now somebody hit my music.
Shout out!
Hey, yo. What am I doing? Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
Did we just see?
The irresistible force beating the immovable object.
You already know where it's by the sound of my voice. That's right, your woman, 6'9", JT, back in this piece once again, and I am joined by the co-hosts. Give it up for representing live from the bodega. We got Just.
Yo, what it do? Are we back? We back.
We back live in this BIH. And also coming in live, coming in hot. We got Casanova.
What's going on, fellas? I mean, WrestleMania was a big one, the best one, everyone says. And JT, I seen you in a lot of different pictures, man.
Yeah, but I wasn't there alone. I was with the homie representing, of course, Powerbomb Jetsu, one part of CCN. Can't forget about my homie Lee Malenko in the crib. What's going on? Dummy Toretto, aka Dummy Two Belts. What's going on, my G? Hold on, can't hear you.
Shit,
There,
I'm here.
there we go.
Here's some background
AKA
noise, but
Lee Malenko.
AKA that nigga. Yeah, it's
Yeah, but
disappeared.
we here, man. Look, we had a great time at WrestleMania, great time at Walemania, great time at For the Culture, great time at Stardom. We cannot also forget that we did get to see House of Glory versus Pro Wrestling Revolver. Got the chance to see to see a lot of that pop off. But with that being said, I'm awake for once. What's up, Extras? How you doing? Thanks for sliding through. We are here, man. Look, it was live in effect. If you did watch WrestleMania, if you did watch what happened this past weekend, I know that you all had a ball. You had a ball. We talked about a lot. We did a lot. But now we're here. We're here to talk about the recap, here to talk about the trip. So where do we start off at, Dom? I think it's time for a little bit of story time real quick to tell them how this whole thing came about. So, Maestro, if you will, please cue the music. So, long story short, Dom pull up to the crib. I am knocked out to the world. I don't know what's going on. I'm not even aware of my surroundings. Right? So call him the phone. We're supposed to leave out at 6 o'clock in the morning. I wake up kind of later. I'm like, damn, it gotta be 6. Dom done been inside the parking lot. So boom, I get up, hit him up. I'm like, yo, I'll be down to 10. 10 minutes really turned into about 20 minutes, CP time. Hit the shower up. We hit the road. We get to the Airbnb, and it was everything it said it was, right? 10 acres of land. We had real chickens, okay? We had real eggs, all right? We had black chickens, white chickens, mixed chickens, okay? We had chickens inside.
Oh my!
And it was nice, but we got the chance to definitely go ahead, pet the animals, and then we left. I think the
chickens. Fuck that.
Well, listen, I petted the chickens by making us some fresh breakfast.
Like type of birds I like to play with and move. It's not the type of birds.
Yeah, I hear you. But we get there, we have a good time. We get to Walemania, and Walemania is absolutely crazy. Shout out to everybody that attendance. It was a crazy time. But before I go any further, let me go ahead and welcome on our special guest. She's been on before. Has a birthday that she's celebrating tomorrow. Make sure y'all tell her happy birthday. She came out to WrestleMania. Ladies and gentlemen, none other than only one Rhonda.
What's up, y'all?
What's going on?
Good. How y'all doing?
Doing good. Doing
Yo! How are you?
I'm good. It's been a wild day. Been celebrating my birthday early.
This is a treat.
Yeah.
Yo, big shout out. Happy birthday, Rhonda. So
happy birthday.
Early birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
So I wanted to bring you on real quick because I was just telling a little bit of my story, but we'll get into the other stories. That way we can finish this story. But tell us about your experience coming to WrestleMania, traveling. How was it for you?
Oh gosh, you really want to know that part? No.
Yes, the people wants to know. Spotlight on you.
So I was late. Getting to my hotel, but also late, like just WrestleMania in general. Day one, I only got there for like the last 2 matches, to be honest. And it's crazy because it's like, why you buy expensive tickets if you weren't gonna be there? But it just ended up working out that way because there was so much going on with our hotel and stuff that it just pushed everything behind. Day two, though, I got there at better timing, but still not early enough. Day two, I think I missed like the first 2 or 3 matches, but from what I did see, I enjoyed it. And a lot of people kept on saying like day one, I got there at the right time, I guess, because they didn't really like day one and said like the last 2 matches were the best matches. So maybe I lucked up.
I mean, definitely you lucked up because by the time you got there, the weather had broken by that time because it was horrible. I'm talking about we felt every bit of wind. Where were the X-Men when we needed them? Where was Storm at? That's what I want to know. I needed somebody to call up on the power.
Right. Oh my God. Yeah. And like they were where I was so cold and also so like frustrated from being late. I barely one, like I enjoyed the matches or whatever, but I was still like in my headspace, like, dang, I missed everything. And it's so cold.
Yeah, it was blistering cold. Like I kind of felt like Lamar Jackson after he got his ass whooped last year, and he was sitting on the sideline looking like he was pissed off. That win was horrendous. I'm pretty sure a few people probably got pneumonia. If I'm not mistaken, it was like 3 or 4 people sitting in front of us. They just got up and left.
They were like, "Yeah, we watched it at home."
Yeah, the lady next to me.
Word?
It's for day 1 and day 2, but she didn't show up to day 2. Her husband was like, "No, she's not coming back."
We seen the next two people have blankets.
So shout out to him because he gave us her seat.
Blankets, quilt. Oh, word!
Hey, shout out! Shout out for the cold temperature for that one. What was like the wind chill though in that building?
The first night, the wind was like I think 19 miles per hour.
So the original temperature, thanks to Michael Cole being the weatherman, it was like 43 with that wind chill. So it was.
That's crazy. Like I had forgot I had earbuds.
Yeah, that's cold.
And
that's real cold.
The wind was just like blowing in my ear. And then I remembered, like, oh wait, I can cover up. But by then, my ear was already like in pain. What can you do?
From the wind, like almost like frostbite,
So yeah, the wind was fierce.
It felt like it took like 3 hours for me to warm back up once we got back to the hotel. That's how cold I was.
Oh wow!
Like, I didn't dress well enough on day 1. Like I had on a coat and I had a shirt up under it, but it just wasn't enough. But
it was.
I had on like 3 shirts, 1 jacket, and then I packed my extra coat with me. So like I put it on while I was going through security and everything, but I took it off once we got in there because it wasn't that cold yet on day 2. And then the temperature was moving in, and I'm like, all right, time to buckle up.
Nah, I feel it. So what was your favorite match from Mania?
Oh gosh, Roman versus Cody.
Yes.
That match, I have so many parts. Like, the Mama Rose belt, of course. Like, love that. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Jay spearing Jimmy off of the ramp. Loved it. Gosh, what else? Oh, when Roman hit Cody's crossroads, he did it so I was just like, what? And I loved how they incorporated, The Rock and Undertaker and everybody coming out. I lost my shit. I dropped my phone. I had to like find my phone. I'm like looking. I missed The Rock's entrance because I was like trying to fangirl out and just dropped my stuff, trying to search for it in the dark. But I had so much fun. Like I was just inside, like losing it.
Yeah, and I can imagine that. Now, was that your first WrestleMania?
Yes.
So now that you've done it, is this something that you would do again?
Yes, but not somewhere where it's like cold and outdoors. I don't want to do that ever again. I think the only way I would probably be okay with doing that again is if it was The Rock versus Roman, because truthfully, that's what I really wanted to happen. But I understand, okay, where the storyline is going, so it is what it is.
Yeah. So So with that being said, after you saw Cody finish his story, what was your reaction? Because there was tears in the crowd. There was a lot of congratulations. There was a couple people booing. But what was your reaction?
I was happy because I'm like, all right, now the Cody crybabies can shut up. That's how I felt.
Well, those Cody crybabies did not shut up. They literally stayed until Cody walked off the stage with the title. And walked to the back. They was there.
Yeah.
Now, traffic leaving was a mother.
That was a nightmare.
I know, and I was trying to find you.
I was trying to find you too. We were trying to find each other.
They wouldn't let me over to your side, the gate that you were at.
I know that sucked. I mean, because the whole big thing about going there, I was like, yo, we got to meet up, we got to flick it up, and everything like that. And then we get there, we're on two separate sides of the stadium. The stadium is huge. There were guys selling us Wrestlemania program T-shirts.
Shout out to guys selling bootleg T-shirts, man.
I late behind was supposed to be there earlier though.
Were they nice though?
They're pretty decent, yeah. So they started off for $20, then like throughout the night he was selling for $10.
Yeah, them guys was hustling. Shout out to the hustlers.
Yeah, they were.
All right. Also, shout out to Society and Pop Culture 101. Shout out to BK Spades, representing CCN and things of that nature. But the other thing I wanted to get to was, if there was one thing that you can change about the ending of WrestleMania, what would have been?
You know what? It sounds goofy because I know he's with AEW, but when the Shield came out, or not the Shield, but when they played the Shield's music and Seth came out, I actually really wanted to see John too. So I was kind of hoping, like I was looking all around, like for real, and they tricked us.
They got our ass for real. They definitely got us.
There was a way that he could have really been there, but it's okay.
No, big facts. Yeah. So, what are the plans for the rest of your birthday weekend?
Oh gosh, I've been celebrating this whole time. Like WrestleMania, that was for my birthday actually, and also I went to a rooftop restaurant today, so that was pretty nice. Cool. And I have no idea what I'm going to do the actual date of now, because I've been celebrating, so I might just chill out tomorrow. We'll see.
All right. BK said that he was annoyed by the ending celebration. It felt very cheesy. I'm gonna tell you, it felt like when Bret Hart won at WrestleMania and everybody came and picked him up. Lex Luger was in the ring and everybody. That's what it felt like. But one last question, because I know you definitely got to go. Yeah. SummerSlam, is it in the picture for you, in the cards?
I think so. Like I'm in the air right now, just a little bit. Like 60% of me is like, go ahead and go to SummerSlam, and 40% is like, I kind of had something else in mind of what I wanted to do, but then I just found out this information. So, but
yeah, gotta win.
There. Yeah.
Well, we definitely want to see you there. Definitely want to see you slide through SummerSlam if you can. Definitely want to thank you for stopping by, chilling with us real quick. I know you busy. Gotta go ahead and tend to everything you got to tend to. But definitely run to anytime. You always know you welcome. You family. But thank you for sliding through once again. Happy birthday, and we love you, girl. We love you.
All right, bye, y'all.
Bye.
See you.
All right, y'all, and that was
what a surprise! What a surprise!
Yep, a surprise indeed. We're gonna keep them coming, keep them rolling. BK says happy birthday to Rhonda. Pause, no Diddy. My bad.
Take that.
Speaking of that, I want us to know RIP to OJ Simpson.
RIP OJ, man.
RIP to Juice. The Juice is loose. one thing I will always remember is him being on there and his one-liners, but I will never forget this clip.
You have a firm grasp on the obvious, buddy. You really do.
My favorite clip is like, hey, you think no light-skinned nigga soup, that nigga soup.
But, you know, definitely rest in peace, those to the family or whatever. But let's get back to this story of how Wrestlemania went the weekend. So we get to Walemania.
No, wait. We start off at Stardom first.
Oh, yeah. We start off at Stardom. Go ahead.
Yeah, the first thing we start off Stardom, we in the line. And the line's not that bad. We just got to find parking. And the city of brotherly love is niggas ain't friendly in the street.
Not at all.
So we walk in, niggas almost got hit by a car. I think we woke up in an earthquake that morning.
Yo, it was a fucking earthquake. We had an earthquake, and my dumb ass turned to Marmar, and I go, "Who the fuck is shaking the house?" That's what I want to know. And mind you, this is after plenty of shots of Hennessy and Tito's. But go ahead, continue.
So like, with mine was, I'm like, who the fuck is running a washing machine? I'm like, why the fuck is the house shaking with the washing machine going? I'm like, this isn't a washing machine. I'm like, either the house going to collapse or we're going to fucking die. I don't know. But we go to Stardom. I have this fly-ass Chris Benoit t-shirt on. People was giving me dirty looks. But we go into the Stardom building inside the legendary ECW arena.
Mm-hmm.
Arena's dope. First thing we go to is like inside the bathroom where the ECW pictures at. Got the 1992 to 2001. Had to take a picture of that. The whole shit was dope. Like seeing Stardom live make me appreciate when we go to reach out more to see who's who. You know, we see Mariah May, we see Tony Storm make a surprise appearance.
Yeah, that was dope because we was not expecting Tony Storm at all. And, you know, being that she came through there, you know, setting up the whole forbidden door. We leave from there from the ECW arena. Now it is time for Walemania. So we pregame back home. We drinking our Hennessy. And just so happened, the sponsor of Walemania is Hennessy. So we get to Walemania, get our tickets situated. We get there, VIP. So Dom and Darrell, they go off to one side of the place. I go off to the other side, and I'm like, hey, y'all should come over here. So Dom's like, nah, I'm gonna wait. So I end up seeing Queen PR, the PR queen there of
those wrestling girls. Shout
out to them. So I end up seeing them or whatever. I end up seeing her, and I say what's up. I see Cam, aka Seahawk, tell him what's up. So I see the stairs. I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna walk down here. Let me go mingle with my people type shit. So I go down to go mingle or whatever. End up sliding inside VIP, no wristband, just slid inside there because I'm me, right? So we get inside there. I get in there and I text Dom. I'm like, Dom, come downstairs. I'm like, bro, it's chicken wings and Hennessy. He said, say less. I end up seeing him. He gets down there. Okay, cool. So at this point, we back there. We backstage. We run into Top Dollar. Shout out. So I'm running to him. He sees the shirt. He sees the graphic that I made for an episode we did a while back at Hit Dog Will Holler. He liked it. He dig it. He's digging or whatever. He's like, yo, I got to get one of them. I said, I got you. Whatever. So he said, I'm getting ready to go perform. I'm like, all right, for sure. We'll be out there. So me and Don, we go backstage. We see Samantha Irvin, Ricochet, OTM. I end up seeing Big E, the Hurt Business, the Street Profits, and I want to say we saw Tony D'Angelo. Yep. So we see Tony D'Angelo. We end up seeing Almas. That's my twin. It's the first time I had to look up to somebody. The first time
like he made me feel short. I was like, damn. And so I have a video of that too. Like there's a video of me on the internet. It was like me, Omos, Keith Lee, Dakota Kai floating around, just all standing together.
Yeah, so boom, we get on stage. Top Dollar, he performs outside. Okay. So we on stage at this time. They performed outside. Big Swole comes on stage. Shout out to Big Swole. At this time, I want to say I'm speeding up. There's like this 2K giveaway, right? So I'm lit. I'm lit, right? Like I'm already.
So the nigga Ronnie 2K walks past us. He's on the stage throwing out 2K fucking games in the crowd. So I act like I grabbed the game from JT and played one of the niggas in the crowd. I pump faked them. And then I got a game. We're just sitting there throwing fucking 2K games out to people. Like, how is it even possible? Like, we have no wristband, no nothing. Just on stage doing whatever the fuck we want at this point.
So we throwing the 2K games out. Whatever. Carly Bravo of the infantry, he comes up, he performs Gucci Man, I Think I Love Her. We got the Tonka Twins in front of us, they dancing. Shout out to Wild Women of Wrestling. So they up there dancing. Boom. We move from that. And I think it was the Tim Avera of Subway
Subway-mania.
Yeah. So he comes up, he has a shoot fight with Kane. Kane choke slams him. Then after that, that's when we start getting the live performances, right? So we get Young Chris on stage. He performs the hits. Can't Stop, Won't Stop, Rockefeller Records, baby. We get down. Like, so he does that. The crowd goes crazy. He also did Greater Love. Then after that, comes on stage, and I think I'm probably going ahead of myself because there's like two performances that happen. But then we get Beanie Siegel. Who?
Hornswoggle. We missed Hornswoggle, I think, and somebody was playing the flute. Samantha Irvin was playing the flute.
Yes, she was playing that. She was playing the flute, the Razor Ramones theme song.
Yeah, but we're in VIP drinking Hennessy, eating chicken at that time.
So, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't eating out a wing, but I damn sure drunk the Hennessy.
Right.
So at that point, we go back on stage. Freeway and Beanie Siegel come out. They knock out the hits. They end up doing.
It's Freeway because they played that one.
They did that one.
They played Flip Side.
Flip Side.
They did Flip Side.
Change the Game. Did they do Change the Game?
No.
They played Rock the Mic. They played Rock the
Mic.
Mic.
Rock the Mic. Okay.
They played Rock the Mic, and then of course they did the Philly classic. What we do is wrong. The crowd goes crazy, right? Boom! It's time for Wale to come out.
Mm-hmm.
So at this time, Kazim got on the mic. He's like, "Hey, we're trying to bring Wale out, but we need to clear the stage." So
from the Ringer, he's from the Ringer podcast.
Yep, the Ringer. So we end up moving a little bit. Wale comes out, crowd goes nuts. Then we get RVD. So RVD comes out, and if you saw the video, there's nothing much to explain there of what happened. Right. But RVD comes out, he's with Katie Forbes, and if you know RVD, you know what it is. Like, my man gonna come there, he gonna light up the sticky icky, and he gonna smoke. That's what he do. That's what he known for, right? Why change it up? So he comes out there, he goes, "Who has a lighter?" Of course, my overambitious ass got the lighter on me. So I'm like, here I am, flick. I get the lighter, light up the blunt for him. He smokes. He's smoking whatever. How you gonna lie? You know, I'm a lighter. You ain't even pass it, but that's cool. I ain't worried about it.
No, it's so funny because like when he the music start playing, he's smoking, and Katie Forbes shaking her ass. On my video, I'm recording, and I do like this with my hand, like I'm like this with my hand, like shaking, like I'm smacking her ass. I was like, holy shit!
My boy had a natural reaction. That's all that was. I mean, while in Rome, why not?
Yeah.
But that right there was cool enough in his own. I think I got the footage if I can pull it up, but his computer is acting like crazy. If not, I'll probably play a little bit later in the show. So we leave from Walemania. Story time.
Wait, no.
Oh, no, keep
this
going.
Is my
keep
story.
going.
My story. So JT goes back to go to VIP. So Shelton Benjamin is getting honored tonight.
Right.
And so I'm on stage with like Shelton Benjamin, MVP, Zilla, Omos, Keith Lee, Dakota Kai, Mia Yim. And there's like videos of me just sitting there like, you know, I ain't a wrestler. And Zilla like, hey, what are you doing here? Where your wristband at? I'm like, Zilla, I don't have a wristband. He's like, I'm fucking with you. I'm like, all right, you cool. So Zilla and Shelton Benjamin is talking and shit. Zilla's cool as fuck. We're just mingling, talking like we're like homies and shit. And then Shelton Benjamin getting honored and stuff, and we all go our separate ways. It's like me walking behind Keith Lee, Omos, Dakota Kai, and we just walk off stage. And then I run into Myron Reed, said what's up to him. And we chopped up for a little bit, and then I chopped up with Bobby Lashley, and then Ricochet.
No.
And I was like, man, if I got struck by lightning right here, that'd have been okay. Because like
you good.
I'm good. Like we met a whole bunch of people, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm here with like this person's here, this person, and I met Westside Gunn.
Yeah.
Who had the same hoodie he made, the Chris Benoit hoodie, and he was like, nigga, that hoodie's fire, bro. And we took a picture.
Yo, Westside Gunn is a cool cat, bro. Very cool cat. So we leave from Walemania and do story. So it's story time, people. Boom, we leaving. I'm like, it's like a 40-minute drive from Walemania back to the Airbnb, aka the promised land, right? That's what I call it. So we driving, we doing good, man. Like if anybody drive with me, they know that I'm kind of a slow driver, right? I'm either gonna do the speed limit or I'm doing 500. You ain't about to pull me for nothing, right? So boom, I'm driving and I notice, I'm like, this cop car just pulled out. So this cop car follows us for 3 minutes straight. I kid you not. Follows us for 3 minutes straight. We stopping at all the stop signs. I'm doing complete stops, like the type of shit that they teach you in driving school, right? So I'm doing complete stops, or what have you. And as I'm doing this complete stop, I put my turn signal on to turn into the Airbnb. The front end of my car is inside of the Airbnb, and he hits his lights, pulls me over, pulls us over because it's all
nigga.
All four of us. So he goes, you know why I pulled you over? I said no. He goes, well, your tag is came back unregistered or expired. So I know it's bullshit.
He said the tag comes back for like a Ford Taurus, 2015 or some shit.
Right. So he was like, you got registration? I'm like, yeah. But meantime, he's running this tag for Pennsylvania, even though I got Ohio's tag. So long story short, your boy rides the way he rides, okay? I ride everywhere, strapped up shorty. So long story short, I tell him, well, I can't give you the registration right now because of my piece in the glove box. Cool. We get everybody out the car or whatever, and then he tells me, well, I'm going to take you down to the station to figure out what we're going to do. Put me in the handcuffs. Clink, clink.
No.
So, boom, I'm in handcuffs.
Wait,
Dom was like,
Can we rewind?
Go ahead, rewind.
Okay, so I'm getting the police car. They asked me, do I have a weapon on me? I told the police I'm a walking weapon. Shout out to Josh Alexander.
He thought he was Josh Alexander. So, mind you, people, this is all Hennessy infused, right? But I still had good sense, right? So, boom, they lock me up. Darrell gets out the car. Marmar gets out the car. They take me down to the station. They tell Dom, yeah, I'll call you like in 30 minutes, let you know what's going on. So I get there. I'm just sitting down inside the police station. It's inside the jail part. So I'm waiting to figure out what's going on. So he calls back. He said, yeah, I talked to the prosecutor. They're going to go ahead and charge you, right? So boom, I get processed. I'm booked, fingerprints, picture, mugshot. They put me in the cell. First time inside the cell, people. So I'm not laying down. I'm not going to lay down inside the cell. So I set up. So now the kicker was the earliest I could see the judge was at 4 o'clock in the morning. So what's going on in my head is, damn, am I going to miss Wrestlemania? Am I going to miss everything else that I paid for? How my people's going to get around? What's my bond going to be? So I talked to the judge at 4 o'clock. The judge suspends the bond, lets me out of my own recognizance. Boom. So the cop's like, well, you want to call one of your friends to come pick you up? I said, no. You pick me up, you going to take me back. That's exactly what I said.
He said, he like, yeah, if anything happened, we're going to drop your friend off. I was like, all right, cool.
Never. So they never called Dom. I get my cell phone back from the police and I text him. I said, bro, go to sleep. I'm coming back or whatever. So they drop me off, get back in the house or whatever. Darrell's on the couch. He finally goes upstairs to go to sleep or whatever. We get there. I get there or whatever. We wake up the next morning. Now it's time for House of Glory and Pro Wrestling Revolver. We go out there, amazing show. Shout out to Santana. Shout out to Alex Shelley. Mustafa Ali, Amazing Red, Myron Reed, Gringo Loco.
Yes.
Speedball Mike Bailey. Shout out to the main event. Also, shout out to everybody. Charles Manson. Shout out to him too.
And what's it called? Steve Macklin had that Philly street fight. They fight in the street.
Yo, they literally took it to the streets.
And he threw a nigga on a car, like a car that was like turned on the street. The dude with people's horn, pissed off.
No, they literally took it to the streets. It's the street fights. We gonna take it to the street, and that's exactly what they did. They took it to the street. During that event, I ended up meeting Sir Wilkins of Jobber Tears podcast. That was a cool experience. Let me tell you something about this brother. This brother dresses the part. He dresses for the job that he wants. This man is suited and booted no matter where he goes. Okay, I ain't never seen this man without a suit on, unless he doing like one of those quick videos. But I met Sir Wilkins. I met Mr. Black, who actually worked double duty that day. Chopped it up with them. We ended up running to the Black Guys Wrestling podcast. Shout out to them and everyone involved. We ended up leaving. West Side Gun come back through. So, I see him. I was like, yo, what's up, fly guy? Dapped him up or whatever. I said, yo, check this out real quick. I want to buy one of your shirts. You got 5X shirts. And to all y'all wrestlers out there, big people like merch too, okay? Stop stopping at 3X, okay? Because all you telling me is that 3X, you want my fat ass to lose weight and try to fit inside of a 3X.
Right.
That's all that's all you telling me at this point, right?
5X is what you wear? 5X is what you wear, JT?
Yeah, 5X is what I wear, but
I got you.
Oh, I appreciate it. But
4 or 5 before back in the day, man. But the Lima Rock with the days, tall t-shirts days. I had 5 matches.
The towel bandana, bandana.
So WrestleMania, I had a towel bandana. Night 2.
Oh, you brought it back?
Yeah, my dog bought it.
I didn't want my hoodie dirty. That's why I put a. I put like what's it called? I put like a t-shirt over my hoodie, so I'm gonna get it dirty with grease.
You don't want to get the residue on the hood.
Yeah.
No, not at all. Not at all. So, boom, we have fun there. We leave from there, and I think the next show that we have that night was For the Culture. So we go back to the we go back to the Airbnb. We pick up Marmar. We head to For the Culture. For the Culture is already lit because there's people leaving. I think it was Joey Janela's spring break event.
Yep.
They were leaving from there, and I ended up running into Sloan from Sucio Boys Sports Podcast, and I ended up running into Cinco from Know the Ropes Podcast. We ended up seeing the Black Wrestling Podcast crew out there. Ran into Gresham, Gresham Unleashed. We end up seeing My Graham of Public Enemy Podcast, but we didn't get a chance to really interact with them because we were all doing moving pieces at that point. End up running to Lady D, representative of We Love Wrestling. But For the Culture was cool. The only thing that was crazy about For the Culture, there wasn't a lot of us there.
Yeah, it's like more white people than black people. But the thing for the culture was crazy now that's making a big deal. It was the one girl, Danny. She was on Smack It Raw before. She got blue hair, the girl.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So somebody said that she sexually assaulted Too Cold Scorpio because she twerked on him. And they made a big deal about it. And then Too Cold Scorpio was all for it. He was dancing, having the time of his life, and then she put a whole statement out, crying and stuff. It was her talking about she might quit wrestling over this. But I'm like, we was there in the crowd, and she was sitting right across the ring from us. I'm looking, Too Cold Scorpio having fun. This one white lady was all over Too Cold Scorpio, like, Too Cold Scorpio, like saying like the old stuff from back in the 90s. I'm like, she wanted to give him some ass that night. That old white lady.
Oh, for sure. Listen. Too Cold Scorpio was definitely gonna get taken down. Okay, he was gonna go down to Pound Town that night. Whether he liked it or not, she was ready. But the whole entire event was cool, man. We got to see our peoples, bro. Shout out to Jocelyn. Shout out to Isaiah Brunner. Shout out to PB Smooth. Shout out to TME. Shout out to Alex Kane, Shug D. I want to give another shout out. Billy Dixon, Darius Lockhart, Darius Potter. The women.
The quote of the night.
What's that? Oh, yeah. Listen. So during the match with Billy Dixon and Darius Carter had Billy Dixon in a figure 4. So Dom, go ahead, Dom.
So in the figure 4, how to reverse it, you roll over, right? So I'm screaming, roll over, nigga, roll over. Roll over, nigga, roll over. And then the whole section by me was screaming, nigga, roll over. Roll over, nigga, roll over.
Now, just to clarify, this was all the skin folk and kinfolk that was doing that.
No,
just
stop.
Just to clarify.
Okay,
right?
Okay, good. Right? That's a good thing.
They were the ones, right? So at one point, J Rose came out and he goes, wrestling is for fuck it, I'm gonna say it, wrestling's for the niggas. So the white people in the crowd, they look uncomfortable, but I was kind of looking at them like, you want to say it, don't you?
So say what? Say the word you want to say. I'm not saying that I want to say it. I'm just saying that I can't. Sure you can. Say it. Say it right now. I will say it with you. Okay.
You're like baiting. You're like baiting them. You're like baiting them to say it.
But there's a white family in front of me though. After like 3 matches, they got up. They're like, "Yo, this is too much for me."
And when they got up, I was like,
tough break, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, we had that go on. But shout out to all the ladies inside the ladies scramble. Don't forget about Tara Jane, Maserati. Yes. We had Maya World, Jada Stone, Janai Kai was inside the match. Faye Jackson. Shout out to Faye. Shout out to Brooke Valentine. Thick and juicy for real. Shout out to the Killionaires Club. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But that whole entire for the
UK nigga come out rapping, man.
Oh, the dude from UK, yeah, he came out rapping. They had everybody with him though. He had the whole crowd rocking. We move on. Yo, did I mention that Team Top Dollar versus Team Myron Reed was a banger? Did I mention that Top Dollar? Shout out to who?
My nigga G's, nigga Black G's.
Oh, Black G's, yes.
Oh man, he did all the shit like the old school like CZW video. I was like, holy shit! He did a flip, he did a fucking cartwheel. I was like, fuck yeah! I was marking out for that shit.
Shout out to Ruckus, man. Like, that's my first time
Ruckus.
seeing
Ruckus. I'm like, no, Ruckus. I said Black G's. Black G's wasn't CZW, but Ruckus. Sorry about that.
Yeah, we had Ruckus, man, and Ruckus did Ruckus shit. You know, this is stuff that we only seen inside videos.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so he was out there. Jossie, frontman Jossie had the match with Too Cold. I'm not sure what happened there towards the end, but let's just say it didn't go as planned, right? We leave from that, from photo culture. At this point, we get back to the crib, grab some checkers or whatever. We taking more shots, drinking more, pass out. Now it's time for us to go to Stand and Deliver. Now we are here to integrate y'all inside the story. So here comes Stand and Deliver. Just tell me your thoughts on Stand and Deliver, because I can tell you what happened to me. Go ahead.
Stand and Deliver, I thought was a great show from top to bottom. You know, gave me NXT Gold vibes without giving me NXT Gold vibes, but can't complain. I mean, it was a good show.
Okay. Casanova, what you got?
I mean, for me, it was a solid show. NXT's definitely stepped up their game a lot. And, you know, it kind of came to me like, you know, the way I picked who was going to win what match. I mean, it all just kind of made some sense. So, you know what I mean? It was a great show, though.
All right. Now, for me and Dom and Darrell, our situation is my black ass supposed to wake up early, and my alarm didn't go off. So apparently, not apparently, I mean, it's fact. It's documented in the phone. I got umpteen missed phone calls and text messages. They knocked on the door. I'm dead to the world. Right?
Like, man, where's this thing at? I go downstairs. JT's not downstairs. I don't know who the fuck is downstairs.
Yeah, there's some random guy on the couch downstairs, and that's an episode for a different. That's a conversation for a different episode on a different day.
Yep.
But they end up catching an Uber. They caught an Uber to Wells Fargo. I wake up, I called them, I'm like, yo, where y'all at? Man, we get ready to pull into the arena.
So, we're sitting down. Like, I got both my belts here inside the fucking arena and shit. We seen Joe Gacy versus the chairman. And so Rich Holland's apparently not hurt no more. He's out of retirement because he slapped this nigga with a chair. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he slapped the fuck out of him. But by the time I get there, I got there for the Omos, Dijak, and Josh Briggs.
Nigga Oba. He said Omos.
I did. My bad. Oba. My bad.
All black niggas look alike.
Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, because that's the case. I'm Omos and I'm Oba. But Oba Femi, and the triple threat match was a banger, bro. Like, big man out there hustling, fighting, throwing them bowls, meat upon meat.
That chair
Balls,
spot,
no
man.
dipping.
That chair spot was nice. Nigga threw him on the chair.
And
the big nigga Oba.
The crowd was into it too.
The
crowd was really into this.
Yo, the crowd loved it. The crowd ate up every moment.
I'm gonna rewind back one thing though from that tag team match though. That tag team match was lit. Like the whole ending when Baron Corbin hit the fucking end of days into the spear. That shit was so cold. I actually captured that moment perfect on video.
And for a minute, because I ended up rewatching it, you would have thought them boys would have walked out champions. But unfortunately, they didn't walk out champions. We end up, we're there, and there's these annoying people behind us talking through the whole entire show. Like when I say the whole show, and it was so bad. It was a girl that was behind us, and she was complaining about him, but I couldn't see her. But I was co-signing everything that she was saying, because the lights be dim and everything, right? So towards at the end of the show.
So end of the show, she has the biggest small eyes.
No, stop.
Yeah, listen. Eyes cocked like a pistol. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Cocked, ready to go. You would have thought she was ready to shoot. Eyes cocked like a pistol, bro. And I'm like, damn, like, now don't get me wrong. Like, I know I got a lazy eye, but god damn.
Well, one of the eyes was catching to see if there's going to be a walk-in or something.
All I can tell you is that she had on WrestleMania.
But yeah,
that's the only thing I can say. She had one eye at Wells Fargo and the other one on Wicked Field.
Like,
yeah,
so we're leaving
the whole match.
Yeah, like, and we leave an arena. So I have a $1 million man championship belt on.
Mm-hmm.
And nigga was like, kept on talking to me like, "Oh, we gotta fight for this belt. We gotta fight for this belt." And I told him, "Are you willing to die for this belt?" That nigga shut up real quick and walked away.
Well, I mean, what was this dude saying, like during the show?
He kept on talking like, "Oh, who's that guy? Who's that? Is that the good guy? Is he the bad guy? Who's that?" Oh,
like he's not familiar. Like he's not familiar with anybody, or
yeah. And then he was saying like, I wore shorts today. I think the weather's gonna be nice for shorts. And I'm like, nigga, it is fucking 51 degrees outside. It is cold to motherfucking. No, nigga, it's not right for shorts.
Listen, people with Asperger's, you gotta know when to just calm down.
Gotta calm down. But
gotta calm down.
The show itself was cool. I mean, we got to see Roxanne Perez.
Yep.
Catching the NXT Women's Championship.
Good match too.
That Trick versus Mello match was the icing on the cake for me.
Yeah. Tony D.
Tony D versus Dragunov. That was a dope match. I think the match went on too long.
Yeah, Dragunov
could have wrapped it up. Yeah, he is. He is. Like, I can't wait for him to get drafted to Raw SmackDown. But who's gonna take the title away from him? Is it Trick?
Gotta put on Trick at this point.
Yeah, because Mello definitely going to the main roster. Shout out to Kalani Jordan. Who had that nice 6-woman tag team match?
Yeah. 450, right?
What's that?
Yeah.
Or what is the
hell though? She was dope.
Oh yeah, 3 hell yeah.
Yeah, that was dope. But we're exiting NXT. I'm like, all right, y'all, let's go get something to eat. So we leave and we go down to the pop-up shop for Westside Gun. There's a whole wrestling ring in the middle of the streets. They get ready to have a match or whatever. So we go get some Philly cheesesteaks. I'm not gonna lie, the first set of Philly cheesesteaks we had, good. Service was bad, but the food was good. We get to this other one.
Of course.
The service was good, but the food was bad. It's just reversed. You know what I'm saying? Like I've
Yeah,
never had.
I had a gyro.
I should have got the gyro.
Oh.
I should have got the gyro. A Euro gyro.
Oh, okay. Got you.
But you know, I should have got the gyro, but I'm like, nah, I'm in Philly. I'm eating Philly cheesesteaks the whole weekend.
Mm-hmm.
You know, type business. So we leave from there. We head back, go get Marmar. You know, Marmar had already caught an Uber to night one. We get to night one. We get to see the opening for, you know, the kickoff show. So we see Punk and them doing the kickoff show. We get in.
Mm-hmm.
This is when, you know, fast rewind back to the earlier part of the show. We're in there. We get to our seats, and the wind is beating our ass. Guess who bought a mask? Guess who bought a mask and his face went cold? Me. That's right.
Thriller Wyatt. Wyatt.
Nigga Wyatt over there.
I think the craziest one I seen was Nigham Rotunda. Also Nigga Fiend, shout out to Lovely. And you had Nigga Wyatt. Like, so we there. The wind is killing everybody's face, not me. I got my mask on. Mm-hmm. So I'm scoping out seats, and I'm like,
the wind is beating my ass the whole fucking night. I am shaking like I got hypothermia, about to die. Holy, like, damn belts. The fucking $1 million belt is so fucking cold now because it's the replica title. So I'm like,
it's a
why
piece
did
of
I bring
ice.
this belt? And so my hands are freezing. I'm like,
right.
Shaking out of control, like I'm about to die over here.
Yo, I could feel him shaking. That's how bad he was shaking. So I scope out these seats. I'm like, yo, Dom Darrell, listen, we gonna have to move, bro, because the wind is directly coming right here on this side. No, it's not. No, it's like, no, you don't understand me. The wind is definitely touching here first.
Darrell has nothing besides a t-shirt on, no jacket, no nothing. At least I had a hockey jersey. 3 shirts on, and that's it. Darrell has a t-shirt. That's it.
Did he have like a flannel?
Nope,
that's
he has
right?
a Stone Cold
shirt.
A Stone Cold t-shirt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had a Stone Cold t-shirt on, and
damn.
I know he cold. Like,
y'all didn't go to WWE World before going.
So we went the next day.
Yeah,
I got a story about that the next day on there.
But
see, that's what I would have done. I would have bought, you know, I would have cashed out my car, but y'all, I'm gonna get y'all hoodies right now. You know, fuck it, I don't care right now. It's too damn cold, you know.
He's cold, and so we
find like these hoodie for you. There's a hoodie for you, hoodie for me.
So
back in the seats, right? So JT's like a fucking hawk. He found like these 4 seats down low.
Mm-hmm.
So I find these seats. I'm like, yo, after the second match, we going down because apparently these people never came for their seats.
Okay.
So we go down. Pause. We go down to section 104, and there's like 4 seats waiting on us. Perfect. We get there, perfect view, and this is the day I found out that my phone is inferior to Dom. Because my phone only zooms in at 5, this nigga phone zooms in at 10, and so we there or whatever, we kicking it, getting good footage, watching the show. Which match stuck out to you watching it at home? Just
this is night one.
Night one.
You know, to be honest, I didn't really think too much of the LWO Santos Escobar Dom match, but that one was pretty entertaining. But I think the one that stuck out the most, besides the main event, I would say is the 6-woman tag with Bianca Belair. You know, saying the Nubian Queens,
Team BBW.
Yep, right, versus
Black
Damage Control, Dakota Kai, or should I say, Damage Control and Dom's girlfriend. But yeah, I mean, it was a good match. I thought those, besides the main event, I mean, Rhea Ripley obviously and Becky, but the 6-woman tag was really the one.
Yeah, because for real, we couldn't see like the beginning entrance when Rhea had the band playing.
Right.
We couldn't see that originally.
Did you see when Jade and all them came down?
Now, by that time, we had moved down, so we had
we're running.
Had moved down. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so we're running in between the Rey Mysterio match. We missed all that. We're trying to like find like, oh my god, we're at working like elevator this way, no elevators this way, no escalators this way, and so we find an elevator this way to do like, oh, nice belt. I was like, gonna take a picture. I'm taking a picture with the elevator guy, holding my belt.
Yo, the elevator guy was cool as hell.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like he was real cool with us, let us on. Because usually when you hop in on those elevators, they be like, "Oh, what your wristband, man, whatever."
Oh, man, snap!
Man, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Get us down to the floor. How about that? You know,
also they had depending on the floor that you were at, you couldn't stop at that. Oh, okay.
No. We couldn't stop at all. Hold on, my bad. Let me get to the comments. I totally forgot. But we get down there, we see BBW, Black Beautiful Women out there. Yo, shout out.
Shout out, Ryan.
Ryan said they charge a fortune for those. Why does Jade Cargill come out like the new version of Glacier? You know what? You say Glacier, I say, this is what I personally say. I say that as soon as Sting retired, she went ahead and took that boy Snow. Because the snow was falling down or whatever. So fast forward, we're watching this awesome match or whatever. Then we get to the main event. So we get to the main event, but before we got there, we had Sammy versus Gunther. Now, Casanova, what'd you think about that match?
Mute.
You on mute, brother.
I had great feelings about the whole show. I mean, that one in particular, I thought it was off the charts.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a feel good story. You know, having them come out, having him kiss the family or whatever, and then KO hyping them up. You know, like your homeboy should. You know what I'm saying? But I think they made the right call. Ironically, Gunther ended his title reign on 666 days. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. That was cool.
That turnbuckle drop spot. I was like, oh shit, seeing that shit live. I'm like, yo, he broke his fucking neck. But I'm like, yo, his neck is fucking broke. I'm like, nah, Gunther got up though.
Right.
But
that
the whole time though.
Dead.
Yeah, but the whole time there's a guy next to Darrell, and he was telling us how he finessed the system.
Yo, shout out to him. So
what'd he say?
So apparently this guy, what he does every year is that he finesses WrestleMania seats. So what he does is he puts on a suit and he acts like he's production. And that shit worked like a charm for him.
But what about, did he show you like the pass? Like if he has passes?
He don't have no passes, bro. He just had a nice suit on.
He just had a regular ass gray suit just sitting there.
I mean, I can see how they can get you, but I don't know. I just feel like without the pad, well, I guess there's so many people running around, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but by the floor seats are being dicks by the end of the night.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
A storm is coming.
So as you can see, that's Nick Khan walking by.
Okay. These are the seats that you guys came down from.
All right, so if you see those gold seats, those are the wristband seats.
Okay. But this viewpoint is the seat that you came down to.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, got you. Because I me watching everything and living life through y'all, I'm like, man, these dudes got good ass seats. I'm like, I'm killing myself. I'm like, I should have just went in on it. I should have just done, what y'all did and just bought the tickets with y'all. But knowing what I know now, I still would have done it regardless. But yeah, man, that's dope though. I mean, because I had to think that the original seats that y'all had was higher, right? It was higher than
It was way high, nigga.
Way high.
Sting.
Okay.
Ooh, we could see Sting. That's how it was. Close enough.
We can see Sting. We can see everybody.
Oh, okay. Oh, dude.
Yeah, at this point, I was cold and I fell asleep during the Becky Lynch match. I passed out for like a good.
Just because the cold, right? Just because the cold.
Yeah, I passed out for a good like 7 minutes, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm ready to go." Mentally, I was checked out.
Just from freezing, right? Just like I can't do nothing.
Yeah. So once we found them seats, and then like the main event hit, and once The Rock came out, I'm recording. A fucking tear drop comes down my eye.
Cause The Rock?
Yeah,
I don't know because I'm cold or because The Rock. I don't know. It's probably both.
It's a moment. It's a moment, right?
It's a moment. I'm like, I'm at WrestleMania,
It's a moment,
and then I'm FaceTime. I'm FaceTime my little niece as she's watching it live. She's like, "Oh my God, Uncle, you're really there watching The Rock?" And I'm like, "Yes."
Yeah. I tried to.
I mean, those are what people want, right? Those moments.
All right, so Ryan says good seats. Were you a part of the press? No, we were not a part of the press, but we made it down now. He also said you guys were in the clouds. How much were your seats, if you don't mind me asking?
A lot. I really forgot because I'm like, I bought them so long ago, and I bought like so many others.
Was that
tickets.
Because we were all looking at the same. Was that the package? The package of night 1 and 2?
No, so we bought ours separate.
Which we should have.
Yeah,
yeah. You're right. Yeah, we all missed that one. Okay, we all missed that one.
Yeah, we ended up buying our tickets separate because of the simple fact that at that time it was already too late. So
you kind of just have to get what you can get.
Yeah, you basically at that point take it or leave it. So that's how we ended up with the seats that we did have. But it was cool because we got some unexpected guests. We got Snoop Dogg. We got Snoop Dogg, Wale, Drewski, 2 Chainz, Lil Wayne performed.
Lil Wayne.
Meek Mills was there. The Rock, get him, get up. He was saying all funny.
Now, I'm gonna be honest, right? They played Dreams and Nightmares so much during that whole, promotional tour for it. We over here telling people online to get ready to know the lyrics to it. He ain't even performing.
Right. Because that's what he was saying, right?
Yeah. I thought honestly that Meek Mill was gonna perform Dreams and Nightmares because to me
he said no Diddy, man.
Yo.
They said Meek, you too hot, my nigga. You just got to do the intro.
Yo. Yeah.
But you know what's crazy? The female matches, majority of them, were sponsored by Dude Wipes.
Yes, I saw this. Yep.
Now, y'all out there, this is perfect. BK says, how you not name Knuckles, bro? Hey,
Yeah,
listen.
We seen that nigga, man. He's sitting behind Booker T.
We were sitting behind Booker T.
Yeah, like there's a match sponsored by the Sonic and Knuckles whatever TV show, and it was like Knuckles in the crowd. Remember they kept on changing the banners for certain shit at NXT. So I think they did one for like Fallout. They did one for like Sonic. They did one for another thing.
Oh yeah, I remember that. They were showing all the upcoming TV shows.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that part was cool. So boom, we leave from that. I mean, no. So night one is still going on. We got the tag team match. So the tag team match was dope. Was dope in its own because for a lot of us, when I say a lot of us, I mean my old ass. It was my first time seeing The Rock wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
And mind you, I'm old. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be 38 this year. I know y'all listening. Oh, that's not old. Listen, my knees crack every time I stand up, okay? My back is locked up right now in this seat. It's going to take me like at least five to seven to get up.
For me, the last time I seen The Rock wrestle live was March 26, 2001 at the Monday Night Raw. It was him, Stone Cold versus Kane and Undertaker before WrestleMania 17. That was the last Monday Night Raw.
That was like the rare time that they tagged too.
Yep, and that's the same day WCW got bought and Shane McMahon appeared on TV screen. So that was part of history.
Wow.
My man Dom making history, being a part of history at the same damn time. It don't get no better than that. You know what else don't get better than? It don't get better than that camera work by your boy Dom. Because your boy Dom with the 10 zoom camera.
Yeah.
Not to be young, man. You probably gotta like record at like perfect angles and stuff and zoom in. Great.
Oh yeah, B would have had that shit on lock. But we've seen the tag team match. The Rock wins, gives Cody the people's elbow. It was great. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a moment that we probably would have never got.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm here to announce tonight's attendance. Tonight's attendance is 72,755. Can we have a toast to the city of brotherly love one time? Is anybody out there ready for the main event? Well, say hell yeah! Say hell yeah! Which brings me to our two-night total. The two-night total is 145,420.
Yo, the numbers is amazing. You know how, bro, for 2 days straight, 145,000 through the whole weekend. I think it was like 210,000. Bro, that is moving numbers. That's moving weight. You know what I'm saying? Ryan said Snoop Dogg was amazing on commentary. That's the only thing that I would like to hear is the people on commentary while we're at the show. That would be cool. Because other than that, you just watching it and you commentating your damn self.
Right.
Yep.
But where was I? I was talking about the main event of night one. So we're watching it. The Rock comes down and The Rock looks amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, for him to be wrestling for the first time in forever and getting the chance to see him, you really can't that's what I'm looking for. You really cannot steal a moment, put it into words. You can't steal a moment like that because that moment was priceless for us. You know what I'm saying? Like having The Rock there and getting a chance to see The Rock, that's something that, you know, no one would guess they'll be able to do. But we got
in a lifetime for real.
Yeah, that's a once in a lifetime opportunity, and we lived it up. We definitely lived it up. We leave from night one. We go back, have some more shots. This whole trip was sponsored by Hennessy. Speaking of
And
Hennessy,
Checkers. And Checkers.
Hennessy, Checkers, and Philly cheesesteaks.
Was Checkers open 24 hours or just open late?
Listen,
24 hours.
24 hours, bro.
And it
Listen,
was the same girl. Every time we worked there, she was there. Mean face.
Oh, dang.
talking about mean as hell. I'm like, damn, don't be mad because you had to work. You picked this shift. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we go ahead, and at this point, get back to the house, get some more Hennessy inside the system, eat our food. We get back to try to drink some more Hennessy. Hennessy, not Hennessy. Hennessy halfway gone.
That's another story for another episode.
Another story for another episode. But long story short, wake up the next morning.
I was making like the most amazing Moscow mules.
Yo, shout out to Dom, the bartender over here, man. So Dom over there making Moscow mules.
Okay.
We have a few
cup.
of those. Well.
I'm measuring to the T.
Dang, dude.
Poured in each one. Yes.
A teaspoon and all, bro. But yeah, we get there or whatever. So we leave. I said, bro, let's go get some breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because this whole thing was like a family type of thing, La Familia. So
right.
we go out, go get some breakfast at this spot. It's slipping me right now. I don't remember the name of the spot. I want to give them a shout out later. But we get there and I order a blue waffle.
Mm-hmm.
I order blue waffle, chicken and waffles. We get our food, we eat. Now we get to the WWE World story. So what you got on that, Dom?
So me and Daryl walk in, and soon I walk in, instant, nigga starts stinking.
Oh no!
It smells like fucking
no.
It smells like what's it called? Like I'm at a gym.
Oh.
It smells like
the locker room?
Yes, locker room and ass.
Oh.
So I was gonna buy this Cody Rhodes like whole outfit jumpsuit for like $100. I was like, nah. But it looked good with my Jordans, but I'm like gonna be cold as hell for that. But the place is called Brunch Inn. We ate.
Yeah, the Brunch Inn. That's what it was. Shout out to the Brunch Inn, black owned restaurant. Nice. Had everyone there. Everyone was eating good. So if y'all out there in Philly, make sure y'all stop to the Brunch Inn. But we go ahead, get our brunch, head back to Mania. After leaving WWE World, same seats as before, but it wasn't as windy. So what do? We did this.
So
go ahead.
But what I do this time, before we left, I went on SeatGeek and looked for the empty seats. Each empty seat, I put in my notepad. I'm like, okay, this seat here, this is empty. And then we go. We found our seats. Match 2, we left. We found our seats we wanted to sit in. We look. We seen the same dude from yesterday in the fucking suit on the floor, just sitting there
with a cell phone, bro.
People down.
I was like, I don't
there he
know
is.
like that.
There he is, finessing.
I'm gonna call him finesse 3 times. Like, can I be your friend, sir? Because you had everybody up there, right? So we there or whatever, and we get down to our seats, almost similar, but we were more closer to the tent this time.
Mm-hmm.
So we get down. Yeah, that tent really fucked up a lot of camera work for me. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm glad it wasn't as windy as before.
Did you guys have the lights issue? I heard some people had like lighting issue compare where they were sitting. They were saying like turn off the lights. It was too bright.
No, I mean not where we were at.
No, okay.
No, but it was pretty cool. I mean, we got to see the opening match, Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins with that dope ass entrance, and you know, Drew McIntyre went for the kill early, like ding 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 Claymore. I'm thinking at this moment we get ready to have a Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus moment, right?
Right.
Remember when Sheamus? When Daniel Bryan went to go kiss one of the Bellas?
No, I think it was AJ Lee.
Yeah, my bad. It was AJ Lee. He went to go kiss AJ Lee, and he ended up catching the Claymore, and it was 1, 2, 3 over. But that wasn't the case. So we end up getting there, get to the match, get it over with. So as soon as the match was over, the first thing I said is Damian Priest getting ready to come down and cash in.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets there, he jaw jacking with Punk. You can hear the crowd chanting his name. We all chanting it. Punk ended up folding the old boy. Damian Priest come down, fold him 1, 2, 3, grab the title. The first Puerto Rican heavyweight champion of the modern era.
Boricua, stand up.
Listen, wrestling is for the Latinos. Okay,
Right now, yeah.
I usually say wrestling's for the niggas, but is that for the Latinos? We got a Latino heavyweight champion, a Latino NXT women's champion.
Mm-hmm.
You got Cody Rhodes end up winning that night. He's Cuban.
Yeah.
Who else? Who else we missing out of the equation?
I think
that has the title
right now.
What you say, Dom?
No, I'm trying to think. I think that's everybody.
So Dom, Roxanne, Cody, Damian Priest.
Yeah. Cody, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, they on top. So Damian Priest walks back out, heavyweight champion. We'll get to the next match. That was pretty dope. Not in order, just going through what we can remember.
Oh, hold up. Bailey.
Now that was cool.
Her entrance was dope, but like the tent fucked the whole entrance up for me. I didn't see it until I had to watch it again on like, live.
No, my bad. You talk about Latinos. Bailey.
Oh, yeah, Bailey,
right.
Yeah.
Bailey. So wrestlers for the Latinos. So Bailey comes out. Entrance was dope. Has a match with EO Sky. I was suspecting interference, but we didn't get it, which was cool. Which means we got a nice traditional one-on-one match. Which is
that match was dope. That match was dope. When Io Shirai countered that Bailey's move into a front flip, dude.
And I got the dope spot when she did the moonsault. That was live.
Yep. And then Io Shirai got to do that backbreaker.
Yeah.
So Ryan says
was that street fight was live too with
Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits versus
the Street Profits. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Versus the Final Testament. I almost called them the New Testament. But
oh wow.
You can tell I've been reading my Bible. But yeah, we had the Final Testament.
Part to see.
And Snoop comes down for commentary. Is it just me, or was every black match sponsored by Gin and Juice? Like Gin and Juice's drink? Damn near, right?
The Indago, right? That was his drink?
Yep.
Yeah, I had that. I mean, it's gone now. It's good. Oh yeah, because they put he has strawberry like flavor in the gin, so you basically gonna taste that like bitterness of the gin.
And the thing is, I haven't had
it's
gin.
Good.
I haven't had gin in my system since like 2009.
Oh,
damn.
Yeah. I recommend either using grapefruit or apple juice.
Because with
the gin and juice drink.
Yeah, with the gin and juice drink. Yeah.
The last bit of gin I had was black gin, and they don't even sell black gin no more. That's how dangerous black gin was. It was an extra dry.
Oh,
gin.
That was like methane.
Oh yeah, I mean one sip and that's it. So
that might start a car, like
shit. Start a car, make your car go faster like Little Rascals or something. But we had
a passion fruit melon. Look at the gin and juice. I gotta get some of those.
Yeah,
man. Hey, listen, definitely gotta get some gin and juice for SummerSlam. But
I'll bring it.
Okay. Hey, that's a go. Right. That's a go.
I'll bring it.
So on night 2, Casanova, which match stuck out for you?
I mean, obviously, I would say that the main event, even though I wasn't really thrilled about Cody winning, I mean, we already knew he was going to. And, now apparently Roman Reigns is taking some time off. So it was a great match, though. A lot of theatrics, a lot of interference. We all pretty much called that one. You knew just because it was Roman Reigns, he was going to have a lot of outside interference. And then when he got his peoples in there, then, Cody was going to have his peoples come out. So I would have to say that'd be the match of the whole 2 days.
Now, only Rhonda was talking about it that was her favorite match as well. And, when the people were coming out, I'm not going to hold you. I walked towards the top of the stairs where I can get a good clear shot of the stage. So when the Shield music hit, I'm not going to lie, I was one of those people hold on, wait a minute. Seth already been out. Could it be? Could it be Kurt Angle?
Doors open.
Is Kurt Angle coming out? So that was one of my thoughts. But Seth comes out, catches Superman punch, then catches the chair to the back, flashback to when he turned on the Shield after WrestleMania. Then we have John Cena come out. So John Cena comes out, and the crowd loses their shit. There's this guy next to me screaming in the video. No, it's not me. It's a whole nother person. I'm not gonna claim that it's me. But
so he was like Avenger Endgame.
Yeah.
Yeah. When the portals open.
Niggas start coming out.
Yeah. Oh shit.
My thing is Stone Cold.
Doctor Strange.
I'm like, if Stone Cold Glass would have hit, I would have went crazy. I already marked up the night for the ECW theme by Paul Heyman.
Oh yeah.
See, that's what me and a buddy were saying when the pay-per-view was on. When the Undertaker came out, I was like, wouldn't it made more sense for it to be Stone Cold, since The Rock and Stone Cold had a really big rivalry in the Attitude Era. And then now today you see that all over social media it says that they couldn't come to terms financially to have Stone Cold do it, so that's why the Undertaker was in place.
I mean, that's what they say. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Yeah, money situation.
Yeah, that's what they say.
But Taker been beefing with the Samoans, man, since I was in high school, man.
Yeah, the BSK days.
Man, he was beefing with Yokozuna. Then fast forward, then you do Rikishi off the fucking scaffold.
Rikishi, what? Yeah.
And then fast forward, Roman beat his ass, and then now he getting revenge.
Looking for revenge. Also,
but I heard this theory that basically it makes sense for Taker to still be there, because when Taker first appeared, he was going against Dusty's team in Survivor Series. So in a way, this is kind of like paying back, because he's helping Cody get this win. I don't know. I mean, it's a wrestling theory.
Or he's getting revenge from that loss from Roman Reigns at the one WrestleMania. Remember?
Right.
This is my yard, so you can look at it that way.
You can look at it that way too.
I marked out for the whole thing. I like the whhole fucking Undertaker. I was like, oh shit, seeing Taker do that shit live. Because when I seen Undertaker wrestle live back in 2001, it was the Taker. It's like Blair Witch footage for watching right here.
Yeah, I was just about to say. Now, when you watched it, this is crazy. This is just a crazy scene. But when you guys watched it live, how much time was there a difference when the lights went black to going back on versus how it was on TV? Because on TV it was 2 seconds. So how long was it live for y'all?
I said about 5 seconds.
Was it 2 seconds? Damn.
I think it was 5 seconds.
Okay, so Hokas really do work. They make you run faster.
Oh yeah, they definitely do work, because this man. For Taker to be moving that damn fast at his age, listen, more power.
It's the Hokas.
Gotta be the Hokas. He got up, choke slam Rock, did it.
The fucking tent, man. The fucking tent was so stupid. JT running like Blair Witch.
Yo, I was so hyped. I'm sitting there shaking the camera. I'm like, ah. But I wasn't. That voice y'all heard screaming was not me.
That wasn't that you. That wasn't you. Okay.
No,
That's all right.
no. That
That's all
was way too high pitched to be me. But having the Usos come out, you know, that was cool. I was expecting Jacob Fott too, maybe Tamatonga. But we ended up getting Tamatonga tonight on SmackDown.
Yeah.
So, shout out, you know, welcome to the E. Can't wait to see what they do with them. But the ending of that match, the ending of the story, you know what, BK? Definitely sounded like you, JT. That's messed up, BK.
You know what's crazy? Like I was thinking about it now, the whole Cody shit. We saw Cody Rhodes' last match together in AEW, JT. We was in the building together.
Yeah.
Latter match the same, and then we see this nigga finally win the World Championship or WWE title, whatever you want to call it, come full circle. And then we was there live when Io cashed in, and we see the full circle of Bayley beating her for the belt. And we seen both cash-ins. That's pretty fucking dope to really think about.
That's fly. We can knock that off on the bucket list. That's my third cash in. The first cash in I seen was Carmella cashing in on Charlotte Flair after WrestleMania for SmackDown. That's the first cash in I seen, but that was definitely a full circle moment for sure, most definitely. What else? So Cody gets the win, 1, 2, 3. The crowd is going crazy. We end up leaving out. Of course, I'm dressed up full Fiend gear or whatever. You know, Fiend with the Michael Jackson Thriller jacket on.
Yeah.
You know, so shout out to my stylist, aka me. I put that together. But you know, that was my first time cosplaying. You know, I got to live out a childhood dream. You know, as a kid, you know, my mom wasn't about buying costumes and all that stuff. So this is my first time to be a kid and actually enjoy it. Ran into some phenomenal people while we were down there. We ran into Dusty Rhodes, the guy who does Dusty. We ran into Black Ric Flair that had that awful wig on.
I seen that, yeah.
That was an awful wig.
Somebody, I showed somebody the video. They're like, "Damn, you looked so uncomfortable when he started grabbing you." And I'm like, "No, I was like cold, or maybe I was. I don't know." But I'm like, I was cold as fuck.
Yeah, it was. It was cold as hell, man.
And I ran like Cody though. That Cody had that shit on.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about the other Cody Rhodes? Yeah, he definitely had that shit on, man.
My nigga Buddy Rhodes. That's what nigga name was.
He called him Buddy Rhodes. Hey, Buddy. No. Buddy Love. Buddy. Everybody knows Buddy Love. No. But I think I actually got that video. And the video of Dusty and Buddy Rhodes there and Seth Rollins. But it was definitely a feel-good moment, man. Like Mania definitely makes you appreciate, you know what I'm saying, that you can even have these type of moments. You know, as Meek Mill says, I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this. And that's exactly what it was. I mean, we spoke on it, we talked about it, and as Dom said, everything that he said he was going to do, he did it.
Right. Like my brother called me like, dude, you spoke everything you said when you was like 13, 12 years old. Like, WrestleMania. One day you're going to Too Sweet like Kevin Nash or Scott Hall. One day you're going to do the DX crop shot sign with somebody. I did that. And like one day I'm going to go to WrestleMania. I did that. And like one day I'm going to hang out with wrestlers and shit. Did that at Walemania. Like I spoke all this shit to fruition in life. And it was crazy because like Sunday night before we left, I'm like, okay, I might be actually done with wrestling since I completed everything I wanted to do. And it hit me like, man, this wrestling shit is cool as fuck. I love it.
Yeah, man. One time for wrestling though. One time.
Yeah, and
one
like,
time for wrestling, one time for the wrestlers.
And like wrestling, man, like it wasn't for wrestling. Me and JT wasn't even meet. Like we met probably like a couple years ago at a small ass indie promotion, and we're sitting there like we had like second row seats. JT's on the opposite side, and B like, oh, that's the dude from Marks and Mike's. I was like, who? You're like the dude from Marks and Mike's. I was like, oh, okay. We talked to him. Hey, what's up? I'm Dom. This is B. What's up? Take my number. He called me. We talked for like about 2 hours on the phone. The rest was history.
Yeah.
And you fast forward here today, and that's the best move ever that happened in life, because what we got getting ready to blow up for y'all in the next upcoming month is going to be, it's definitely going to be memorable. It's going to be IMAX. It's going to be a movie. You know what I'm saying? So shout out, CCN is on the way. I cannot wait for y'all to experience what we getting ready to drop for y'all. Speaking of drop, I'm telling you, man, 5-star movie type shit. But speaking of that,
it's gonna be good content.
Very good content coming.
It's gonna be good content.
Well, speaking of content, I told you I had that video, right? The video of Dusty.
Mm-hmm.
So here's Dusty Rose
Sapphire.
with Sapphire.
And fun fact, I instigated all this shit right here.
How many times you win that championship belt?
16
times. 16 time world champion, baby. Let me tell you
man's wig.
Tomorrow night, Wrestlemania.
And I instigated this shit. Remember? I was like, yo, look at Blair, look at this Dusty, go fight him.
Are you ready for it? One more time. Are you ready one more time? Woo! Woo!
That wig is horrible.
Because in my corner is the sweet Sapphire.
Man, when he came out, I didn't think that was Ric Flair. I thought it was fucking Johnny Bravo.
Win WrestleMania again, just like WrestleMania 6.
Maybe
And speaking of WrestleMania 6, that is the man that we defeated right there. The Macho Man
What the fuck's going on?
Sherry was
He's
too
like
scared
a
to
loss.
show up because I got the sweet Sapphire right here, baby.
Yeah,
Like
but we
Twin
had
Peaks that made appearance.
we had an awesome time, man. We couldn't have done it without the support of y'all. Definitely thank y'all for coming out in droves. WrestleMania was lit. Shout out to all the content creators that were there. I spoke on a lot of them, but shout out to everybody that we got to meet. Shout out to everyone that we got to see again. Shout out to the Ringer podcast. Shout out to Walemania. Shout out to Def Jam, Hennessy, and Cricket Wireless, and Zoa Energy Drink for keeping us hydrated. Shout out to water, because if it wasn't for water, my girl Big Swole would have been definitely unhydrated, because your boy keeps a bottle of water on him at all times. Okay,
Pull out water like guns. I'm like, yeah, I can get a water. Like, oh, there's one right here. I'm like, well, okay.
Listen, I keep that thing on me.
Hey.
I keep that thing on me. You know what I'm saying? So I keep that water. We gotta have that water. But yeah, shout out to Kiera Hogan. Shout out to Willow Nightingale.
Mm-hmm.
She was there. Shout out to Jakara Jackson. Killer Kelly, Lash Legend. The list goes on and on.
Did y'all see Jazz?
No,
we did not see Jazz.
I heard she was there. Oh man,
yeah, she had WWE World. We didn't get tickets to that though.
Oh, okay.
It was waxing like $500, $200 for meet and greet. I'm like, oh,
what? It didn't come with a ticket?
Hell no. You had to pay for that separately, bro.
Yeah. So like, we went to the store, but the store like, okay, you got everything over here, and then WWE World's over here. Needed a ticket to get in on that side.
Yeah.
To where all the superstars were?
Yeah. They had a section off.
Nah, see, that's too much. That's too much.
Hey, shit.
Well, I guess if you want to pay for somebody that you want to see who you haven't seen before, right? Like,
make that money. Make that money make you.
Shout out to Players Club and Ronnie and Diamond. You know what I'm saying? If you know the reference, there's no need to explain it. What's understood ain't got to be explained. But I'm gonna just leave y'all with a few more clips, and we're gonna get out of here in a second. I did tell you I did have Big Swole and Kiera Hogan. So let's get to Kiera Hogan first. She was fucking it up on the dance floor.
Whoa.
And you also had Big Swole that followed right after her fucking it up on the dance floor. So let's go
up on the dance floor too. They didn't get that on camera though.
So here we are with Kiera Hogan fucking it up on the dance floor. Shout out to Tasha Steelz, man.
Yes.
If you ain't got a homegirl like Tasha Steelz inside your corner, get rid of them. Okay? Hype you up, get rid of them. Because
Tasha Steelz and period,
Yeah.
Right, like, like if you ain't hyping your homies up for greatness, what are you doing? Even Seth Rollins hyped up Cody crying and shit. Like,
yeah.
So, you're supposed to do for homies, man.
Yeah, you gotta do it for the homies. You know what I'm saying? Like, if not,
No. I just want
look at Tasha Steelz in the background.
Oh, well, like, she's so funny. She's like, I don't know what I'm doing. We should twerk.
But she smells so good.
All
the women there smell good.
Yes.
Like how did they smell like? If you had to describe it,
phenomenal
one.
Divine.
How do you like?
But the women were phenomenal. You know, I wasn't trying to be that one super fan all in their face and shit. Like you gotta
want to be questionable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't trying to have no question mark next to my name type shit. Like, is this a fan or a stalker? You know what I'm saying?
It's so funny because people were hitting us up like, dude, wrestlers and stuff, how you get on stage? I'm like, hey, this is nothing but God that wanted to be on stage.
Yeah. Look at Big Swole though.
Hey. What do y'all should have jumped in after them?
So there was a point when they were playing Boosie Wipe Me Down, where I did walk across the stage and I was wiping myself down, and I came up the dumb and I went to wiping off the shoes and the fit. But here's the infamous moment that we were talking about, that the internet was talking about, that Dom was talking about. This moment right here.
Ready? Go ahead, money.
In my hands.
He was trying to, he was touching air.
That was like one of those POV, views.
Let's see what we say. Friends that made fun of me for years now want to go to SummerSlam. Exactly. Listen, wrestling is cool again.
Ain't that
That's how it was with me too. Like,
Ain't that
people like,
messed up?
man, Dom, I didn't know wrestling was this lit. I'm like, yes, it's always been like this.
We've been trying to tell y'all for years, like, everybody want to be here, man. You know, you had everybody in the crowd. You had Kev on stage, he was there. Vanessa Hudgens was there. The who's who of Hollywood was inside the crowd. Shout out to Jason Kelsey and what's the old boy name from the Eagle?
Greg Kittles, Greg Little, Kittles, Greg something.
What? Something. But shout out to him being there. But this was definitely something that we definitely enjoyed. We can't wait to do this again. But I'm looking at my Gucci. I think it's about that time. I think we talked about everything that we could really cover. I mean, we talked about Mania. We talked about Walemania. We talked about what else we
all the
talked
cool
about?
shit that happened, all the positive that happened in wrestling, not negative. Like the whole, we didn't talk about that weak ass footage of Tony Khan.
Oh, the footage.
Yeah,
you know what? I
No,
advertised it.
no.
I advertised it, so I gotta say something.
Okay.
You know, being that I advertised it, I have to say something about it, right? So he dropped the footage, right? And I'm not gonna lie.
It did nothing.
It did absolutely nothing. I mean, yeah, it got them some ratings, which I kind of expected to happen. They were going to get some ratings like that, right? Not much. They still haven't cracked 1 million. They still haven't cracked over.
I mean, it was only just to peep it. It was only just to see what it was about.
Right.
Then it got like instant. I'm talking like instant cup of noodles, instant backlash.
Yeah, because I'm like, I was expecting something better. I was like, I almost watched this footage. I'm like, this weak ass shit. I wasted my time. I could have been asleep.
Yeah.
No audio.
No audio, no nothing. Like for me, Zach and Slater had a better squabble.
Right.
Than this shit. You know what I'm saying?
That shit was good. Yep.
Zach and Slater had a better fight.
Melvin beating up Jody was a better fight than this, choking him out.
Shoot,
Melvin beating up Jody. What you got?
What's his name? Didi from Brother Me had a better altercation. Remember?
Yeah.
Hit me.
Like he had a better altercation. What's your boy's name? Boys in the Hood with Doughboy and Ricky. They had a better fight.
Yes. Yeah.
You had Cuba Gooding Jr. Hey, y'all supposed to be brothers. Like that to me was a better footage. Solange beating up Jay-Z inside the elevator was a better footage.
So they got to drop some old school footage, man. They got to drop that Vader and that Vader footage when he got beat up by Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff, with slippers on.
He beat him with slippers on?
Yeah, in a shower.
God, getting beat up in the shower is wild.
That sounds crazy.
Wow, pause, brother. Big pause on that.
But just to speak on it a little bit, because you advertise it and stuff. This was not the week to come at WWE too, right? Like,
nah,
they're at the highest of highs. They're basically untouchable coming after WrestleMania and preparing for Backlash. Like the stupidest thing was to come at them and try to basically, try to do what Future and Metro Boomin did, try to come for Drake, right? Like, this is not the time. What they could have done is what they should have done is just, okay, WrestleMania was WrestleMania, but what can we do? And what we're known to do is put on good wrestling. If they just stuck to doing that, they would have been fine for this week, and then move on to Dynasty, right? But because Tony Khan is petty, you know what I'm saying? He moved from crack to heroin, so like, and he just is all in his feelings,
This pettiness is admirable, though. I love his pettiness. It's kind of like
Drew McIntyre level.
My pettiness is up there. I'm petty as fuck. So I tell people, don't fuck with me. I be
pettiness is like Taylor Swift's pettiness. Make a new song after her breakup. That's petty.
Very petty, man. The whole situation was just petty upon petty upon petty.
I'm like, at this point, just let it go. But
yeah, facts.
Jungle Boy came out to the Chicago fucking flag today, and it said "Real Glass" or "Crimea River" on his fucking thing at the New Japan pay-per-view. But it's a long story. We're dragging like way too long about this bullshit. That it was like this.
It's nothing. Yeah.
It did nothing for the product. Tony Schiavone looked disappointed. It did nothing for the storyline with FTR, because FTR versus Young Bucks sells itself.
Yeah, we didn't need the footage.
No, we didn't need no footage, especially that weak ass footage. Like, there's been a lot of videos that's dropped And that to me was the weakest. I think Tony Khan should have took J. Cole's approach and just backed out.
No. There you go.
You should have just backed out like J. Cole. Like, you know what? I thought about it. This is stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have pulled one of those. But, you know, unfortunately, this is what we got to deal with. This is what we got right now. But I think we've been on here for a minute. I think it's about that time. What you think, man? You think it's about that time?
I think it's about that time.
That's there.
It's definitely there. All right. Well, since it is that time, I guess I'll go ahead and hit y'all with the cues real quick. First cue being this.
Hey, look! Silence! I can't take this shit no more.
The thought is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
All right. I want to thank y'all for tuning in, listening, watching and sharing this clip with all your folks. I'd like to thank God for blessing us on this trip to Wrestlemania. I want to thank you for giving us provision on those roads and allowing us to drive down the 2-lane roads of tight Pennsylvania. Allowing us to make it to the Airbnb, to the promised land, and allowing me to get released on my own recognizance. Thank you for allowing us to make it to Walemania and being blessed to be able to see all these beautiful faces. Shout out to everyone involved. I definitely want to thank God for Hennessy. Thank God for Tito's. Thank God for Cricket Wireless, and thank God for Zoa. Thank God for Prime Energy Drink and Gin and Juice and Dew Wipes. I just want to thank you for allowing us to make it to WrestleMania and not letting us be blown away by that very strong wind. Thank you for allowing us to survive that earthquake. And thank you for Cody finally finishing that story. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Just like to thank him while I can. And with that being said, listen, people, too much negativity can have you unbalanced mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Spread more positive vibes. It's easy to spread those. You can do a good gesture, help someone across the street, open up a door, or you can go to womaneuver.net for the time being and go ahead and get that positive vibes only apparel. You don't have to wear it for you. You can wear it for somebody who may be going through something. Maybe them seeing that message on that t-shirt, that tank top, that hoodie, that sweater, that baby onesie can be a message of inspiration to continue to go on. Also, people, I want to leave you with this last message as the congregation comes to an end. It's not tricking if you got it. But if you got it, it's not tricking. Amen, amen, and amen, and amen. All hearts and minds are cleared. Fat rolls are the best. And with that being said, we are out. And I will catch y'all on the flip side. As the kids say in the streets, ooses, deuces. Or should I say deuces, ooses. It's one of those.
A-Town down. Peace up, A-Town down.
Peace up, A-Town down does work for me. But y'all be safe out there. Y'all be good. And we will catch y'all on the next. Catch y'all on the rebound. Oh, brand new Powerbomb Jetsu will be dropping tomorrow.
Let's go.
Yep. Brand new Get
It's
Your
already out now.
podcast.
It's already out.
It's out.
Get yours coming this week. It's coming this week.
Get Yours coming this week. We got an episode of Society and Pop Culture right now.
Yep.
Talking
Captain America
about
Propaganda. Check that out, please.
Captain America Propaganda. Make sure y'all check that out as well. But with that being said, we are out. And I know I said it before. I'll say it again. We will catch y'all on the flip side. And I am going to leave y'all with this performance by Freeway, brother Freeway, and brother Beanie Siegel. Because if what we do is wrong, listen here, I don't want to be right. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If what we do is wrong, somebody say I don't want to be right.
Come on. Come on.
I will catch y'all. Amen, amen, and amen. We love y'all. We will catch y'all next time. We gone this time as I close. Peace.
Y'all wanna go on? Let's go, man. Let's go.
That girl in Camel was so lit the whole performance. Yeah, bundle up. That was me right there. We got a bundle up in the.
We still try to keep on smiling. With a deep shot to it and a 7-shot rolling and a heat shot going. If you from the hood, I know you feel keep going. With a sheet shot needed and a heat shot burning and a heat shot working on.
Rock me
Let the niggas see the white out in the open. And I'ma get it. Keep going, sir. We gotta raise our kids while we live and make $1 million on perimeter. My niggas up. Bring the fuck up in you on Lex. Cause my boys in the squatter. They talk reckless and I hit them with the Smith, girl. But I'm never snitching on the rider. If my kids hungry, that's the distance.
Oh damn, we still live? Oh.
Yeah, nigga, we're still going. I was thinking pretty well.
My bad. Yeah, we were supposed to be gone. Bye.